precious people, here we are together. It's another fresh day. I'm so thankful for your light that is irreplaceable and the wisdom and experience that you bring into the world. Today is a gift. Let's open it with kindness and curiosity. And remember, we are still growing and learning. That's what we're here for. That's what this whole thing is about. So let's grow and learn. I want you to grab your nearest drink. If you have not had enough water today, this is your reminder. We'll check in with each other. I'm drinking my water, you're drinking your water. Okay, we're good. Now, are you ready just to check in with your body? Check in with yourself. I'm going to do myself. Are you ready? Just that big breath. I like to feel my joints and my back. Make sure everything feels loose. I'm not holding tension somewhere. Yeah, I feel good. Even that shoulder pain I had from the other day is gone. Yeah, that's good. I like it. I like checking in, doing that body scan, because if I find some place where I'm like, holding tension, I'm like, what was that from? And I name it and let it go. I can feel it, think about it, and let it go. As long as I can identify it. Because typically we can go around our life just holding all this stress and tension and not even know that it's in there. We get busy, we think of other things, and we're not dealing with these things can pile up in your body. So every day just kind of think and feel like what's going on. Because when you're nervous, you sweat. When you're scared, your heart races. But what about all the other emotions and things you're feeling all the time? They're doing something inside your body. So you just have to kind of get in there and feel around, I guess. I wanted to talk about something today and consider how small investments in others can yield returns in our own lives. Because I'll just say it right now. When I use the word altruism, I don't think altruism is a real thing. I don't think there's any way you can be selfless and give to others and not receive something in return. Because just scientifically, emotionally, mentally, you get something out of helping other people. So, yeah, I'll call it altruism because it is a thing. But I truly believe that you get so much when you give. So, I know there's people who miss the opportunity even to just nudge that needle in other people's lives. And I know I want to become the kind of person that I can actually admire by being somebody else's like everyday sort of hero. This might seem, what's the word? Is it narcissism? To help other people knowing that you're going to get a return? I mean, it's an honest to goodness question. Maybe that's something else I can talk about on a future episode. I love helping people. I love feeling useful, following biblical principles of being a servant, having a servant's heart. But the thing is, well, you can do it to the point where you're tearing yourself down. You're not giving yourself the recovery and the rest that you need. So in that way, it doesn't turn out to be as beneficial for yourself as what I'm talking about today. Just little tiny things you can do to boost your own serotonin and everything, and also help other people. So this, it was Michael Malice's episode I was talking about the other day. It shifted my perspective on doing good. He talked about how if he knows someone is in town for their birthday and he has nothing to do, he will take them out. And when other people praise him for it, he kind of laughs it off and he says, I do this for selfish reasons. So it doesn't it doesn't kind of make sense when he put it in those terms, but then he explained, being the guy who makes someone feel special is an awesome feeling. It makes you the kind of person you admire. And the cost of it, $30. The value of it, it's a memory that they're going to have for years to come. And just the boost in your own level of happiness and moving the needle in that person's life, so worth the $30 that you've spent. So, science backs this up. There's a phenomenon called the helper's high. When you perform selfless acts, your brain releases a cocktail of endorphins, dopamine, and oxytocin. There's a specific branch of research called pro-social spending. Studies show that people who spend even small amounts of money on others report significantly higher levels of happiness than those who spend it only on themselves. The reason most people miss this is not because they're bad people. It's because they suffer from this like tunnel vision I was talking about back in March, where we just get so hyper-focused on our problems and what's going on in our life and the news, and you can't see someone else's need around you. If you can't see their need, you can't feel it. People are focused on their own problems that they lose the capacity to see opportunities to bring their light and shed their light into someone else's life. So, basically, you don't have to be George Washington charging to battle to be a hero. You just kind of have to be observant. Look around. You can see a need you can feel a need if you can see it. So, think of who in your circle of friends kind of flies under the radar, is low-key. Think of someone who may have mentioned how lonely they are, how they miss their mom or someone in their life. You just have to listen, observe, and then you can be like, hey, you want to go out for coffee? Hey, can I take you out? Even though it's like a $30 dinner, it's kind of investing in you as a leader of kindness in your circle, and people could come to you even to get ideas of nice things they can do for other people. So you're kind of cementing your identity as this nice, kind, giving person, and it feels good. It feels good. I mean, like I said, I don't think any of this is completely altruistic. I don't think you can truly be 100% selfless, because you do get so many benefits from helping others. There was this idea, like I said, Michael Malice had mentioned, why don't more people go to the shelter, get a dog who's on their last leg, and take it around to a nursing home? I mean, you're giving this animal like the best final days of his life instead of sitting in a shelter. And then the people you're able to visit with this dog, their days are brightened too. And I think it was a good idea. Like, personally, I know adopting a dog is a huge deal. That's why we have never done it. It's a lot of responsibility. So I understand why more people don't do it. But if you have that capacity and you're looking for a pet, you're looking for a way to go help people, just take a little dog. I don't know even if we could go to the local shelter and say, can I take the dog out for the day? Call a local nursing home and say, hey, I have a dog. Can I come visit some of your residents? It could just be something you do that day. And you're not adopting the dog or taking the dog home, but maybe just be something you could do? I mean, that feels like a lot of work, a lot of planning. But maybe I'll keep that on the back burner. That would be something fun to do. So most social situations between you and another person, or, sitting on the train, or standing in the lobby of the train station when the guy jumps off the van, they're static situations. So a hero is someone who can move that needle even 1% to the positive for that other person's betterment, the other person's brightening of their day. The Bible actually says a lot about how our actions affect other people, and what we get by what we get through helping other people. So Matthew 10:42 says, "Whoever gives one of these little ones even a cold cup of water because he is a disciple, truly I say to you, he will by no means lose his reward." So it's not about giving someone the ocean. It's like all you need to do is that one little cup of water. One small act in improving someone else's day, and you won't lose your reward. You're actually adding to the kindness, the generosity in the world. Also in Galatians 6:9, we are encouraged, "Let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we will reap if we faint not." There is a reward for your good works. Although the Bible does say you don't get into heaven by good works, but you definitely will reap rewards. That's the Bible's promise. And the reaping isn't money. Could be just knowing you're a person of service. So all of us, we have some capacity to meet the need around us for encouragement, hope, moving that needle, like I was saying, even a little bit to the positive. And in that process, you will have the ability to become the version of yourself that you can actually like. You don't have to wait for a grand stage. You can look for that little $30 gift. You can give someone that lunch on their birthday, or even I'm growing basil plants. It's so funny because I have all these basil plants and I've already harvested twice, and I was like, whoa, this is way more basil than I can use. I thought, ooh, who could I give a basil plant to? I know there's a lady in my neighborhood who brought a plant over to my house. I was thinking maybe returning one to her. Just a sweet, sweet lady. So, your homework, my homework. Find one person this week who needs that nudge, 1% to the positive. If it's a coffee or a card or a quick visit even, do it selfishly. Even though giving to other people, thinking of other people feels like this selfless act, it's actually, you're going to get something. Guess what? You're going to get something out of it. You can be that little tiny hero, little baby hero today for somebody. So I wanted to talk about, I only have a few more minutes left, but I have like 3 resources. Excuse me. 3 resources. One is this app called Be Kind. It's one word, BeKind. I downloaded it yesterday, and it prompts you once a day, like an idea of something kind you can do for someone else. Build a habit of kindness in easy and fun way. Challenge yourself to become more of a better person. Connect and inspire people with your good deeds and encourage them to be more kind. It can be a motivational device. you can be motivated by your friends' acts of kindness, and you can read stories of kindness from across the globe. I did it yesterday. The first prompt was call your brother or sister. I can't remember now. But earlier in the day, I had texted two of my little half-sisters and asked about and had a little conversation about our grandparents. It was really sweet. And then later in the day when I downloaded the app and got that suggestion, I'm like, check, did it. And then you get to write a little blurb about what you did and how it made you feel. Then today I woke up and it had told me today, send a postcard to a family member or a friend across the globe if someone's in another country. But I was like, oh, I already have a postcard I had written a couple months ago, month and a half at least, to someone from back home. So I was like, oh yeah, I already have that made. I can send that off today. I've been waiting. Like, what have I been waiting for? Sorry, my nose is so itchy. Oh. Let's see. So the Be Kind app hopes to foster a community of kind and loving people around the world, ultimately making the world a better place, one small kind act at a time. That's cute. I like that. Just try it. Put it on your phone. See if it reminds you to be sweet. It'd be so good to wake up every morning. I can't wait. Yeah, like this morning when it woke me up and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe, I don't know what tomorrow's prompt is going to be. I'm kind of excited to see. Give me more ideas on how to be kind to people. This next resource is called the Altruism Experiment. It's hosted at Greater Good Science Center. I pulled this up. It's ggsc.berkeley.edu, and on their homepage, when it pulled it up, there is this happiness workbook, the Science of Happiness workbook. I had bought that and looked at it. It's actually something I'm working on too. I'm trying to make a happiness workbook. But yeah, I had this happiness workbook. I was like, that's awesome. I forgot this was the group that made that and published it. Let's see, there was something on their website I wanted to look at. The Science of Happiness. It's a podcast. Oh, another podcast. Interesting. Lots of stuff to look through on here. And then the last thing was called Idealist. Oh, or I guess it could be Idea List. Idealist is a website. If you want to find a place to be a hero through volunteering, this is the gold standard for connecting your capacity for what your community needs. It used to be called Volunteer Match. So if you Google either one of those, you'll go to the same place, idealist.com. And you can look around, see what places need volunteers in your area, and sign up. It feels good. It really does. And helping other people helps you. So if you're not the kind of person who has a lot of time, you can volunteer once a month. If you're the kind of person who loves animals, you could ask your local shelter what they need. You have, one day a month you can spend there. I know my local cat shelter, they rely heavy on volunteers. I love them so much. So anyway, if anything today sparked a thought, why don't you leave a comment below? Like and subscribe. Share it with somebody. Every single day is a chance to learn and grow and become more of the wonderful person you are. The world is better with your light in it. It just is. It just is. We all have that special light in us, and the world needs it. So, thanks for sharing time today. I hope to be back here tomorrow. But until then, I hope you have a beautiful day. And just remember, you're the Lord's precious ones. Bye-bye.